Hi everyone. So in response to the prompts for Module 2, I decided to make this video. First question, did I learn anything about myself after completing this module? I wouldn't say necessarily learn anything about myself, but I would say that it was difficult for me to try to think of 10 traits to give to myself, and then also think of examples in my life when those traits were applicable. That was difficult for me to do. It's just out of my character, or out of my sense to try to express who I am. I found it that I always try to get people to talk about themselves, and rarely do I try to discuss me as a person very much. So it was a very thought-provoking assignment that took me a lot longer to do than I initially thought it would. Which of the famous leaders do I align with? The one I admire the most is Teddy Roosevelt. That Theodore Roosevelt's life story is just incredible to me, and if I were to want to emulate anybody, it would be that guy. I don't know if anybody has read Edmund Morris's trilogy on Theodore Roosevelt, but it's incredible. The guy was just a fascinating person. What I most align with him is my ability to, as my grandpa would put it, and this is a bit of a brag, as my grandpa would put it, hard to hitch wrong. I have a lot of skills. I took the 16 personality quiz, and this lined up with that, with the logistical personality that I got with that. I enjoy spending time alone and learning new skills. A bit of a jack of all trades. Theodore Roosevelt was definitely that. He was an outdoorsman. He was a politician. He was an author. He was an artist. He was a musician. He rode horses. He was a cattleman. He started ranches. He was a fisherman. He was an environmentalist. He was an expert in just everything, and easily one of the most admired. I think is one of the most incredible people on the planet. I don't have the bolstering personality that Theodore Roosevelt did at all, but I do pride myself on being able to carry on a conversation with most anybody, because I can relate to their general interest. So if you haven't read that trilogy or haven't read a biography on Theodore Roosevelt, would highly recommend it. So the last question says, how do you take care of yourself? How do I manage stress? It's very much important to me to separate work from home life. My wife is a teacher as well, so there's a lot of stressful times. The last 2 years have been pretty stressful in our house. We've got a little girl. She's 3. The way we deal with stress is we make sure that we do things together, and that we put attention on her, on our daughter. But we also understand that if there's a day when I need time alone or my wife needs time alone, that we respect that. So I believe it's important for people to carve out some time alone and work on something, do something that you enjoy. I enjoy lifting weights. I enjoy fishing. I enjoy reading. There's a lot of 2 or 3 habits, I should say, not a lot. There's 2 or 3 habits that I really enjoy doing, and when I need a time to get away and to go clear my head, I go do those things. And as I've gotten older, I've come to find out that don't be worried about investing in your hobbies. Your hobbies are what keep you sane. If they're what helps relieve you from the stresses of your life and of your job, invest in those. And think of it as investing in yourself. You're keeping yourself healthy. You're keeping your family healthy. You can't be the most effective person that you can be if you don't first take care of yourself. So, doing those things, finding the things that I enjoy, and then prioritizing them in my life really helps me keep my mental health and keeps me de-stressed. So this was an interesting module. One of the most eye-opening ones that I've ever done in all of my T2T stuff. Really enjoyed it.